Hey, Loretta Harwell here, coming at you with a design team video for Scrapbooking with Me Boutique over on Facebook. And you guys go check them out. I'll put the links down below in the description bar. And this time I'm here with a design team project for June. Yes, I know I'm just a little bit behind, but let me show you guys what I've done. We used the Teresa Urban Market collection. That was our kit. I did go ahead and get the add-on kit. So I did go by Tonya Gibbs UStream class in terms of making all my cutouts for my book. Watched her UStream, got a lot of really great ideas from that, even though I kept getting booted out. I was able to go back and watch the parts that I missed. She did record those and put them up on her channel. I also will link that if you're interested. At any rate, I made a box to hold this book so that when I take it out of display and go to put it on my bookshelves where I keep all of my scrapbooks, I'll have a place to hold it. I had a friend who typically scrapbooks 12 by 12s. She has never really made any mini albums, and she asked me, you know, how do I plan to store these? And that was a good question, because I don't like how the mini albums stand up usually just on their own. It seems to me like they need a little bit of support. So, and I usually keep pieces and parts from the kits when I do complete a mini album. So I'm going to go back and make a little box like this so that I can store all of my books upright, so that at the time that I decide that I'm going to take this one off of display and put it on my bookshelf, I can just slide it this way onto my bookshelf just like a regular book. Doesn't take up much more room than a book. I can even store my little charm into my box. I included a little label right here on my box so that once I put pictures in it, I'll be able to just store that right on my bookshelf. So I'm real happy with how the box came out. And all I did was just measure my mini album, and then I made the box accordingly. I covered it with design paper, kept it pretty simple. Used some of the chipboard elements and some of the ephemera and enamel dots. And then I just had this ribbon in my stash that I thought worked out perfectly. So really love how this came out. Really do think I'm going to go back and make one of these for the mini albums that I have pictures in. So at any rate, there's that. This is my mini album that I came up with. I did make some changes. And I just kind of made it my own, really, is what I did. It was lots of fun, though, to watch Tonya. Got a ton of ideas from her. Was able to cut out all of the papers for the book without really even having to think about it, which was nice. Then all I had to think about was, you know, how I wanted to design it. I am going to use this book for me and my two boys, who are quite a bit older than my youngest daughter. So before I remarried, it was just me as a single mom and my two boys, so kind of the three of us type of a deal. So I kind of geared this book toward that. On the cover, you'll see that I used a lot of the ephemera, and I put family, and I did 3 tickets on the top, admit 1, to kind of reference the 3 of us. I used a lot of the chipboard on the front cover. I adhered one of the glitter papers to a piece of chipboard and put it up on dimensionals so you guys can see how dimensional that is. And I used almost all of the chipboard and a whole lot of the ephemera throughout this book. So, but I used this for the cover because I absolutely loved it. Be in love with your life every minute of it, and what matters most. I love this. Remember this. I just layered a whole lot of those elements on this front cover. And then as you open it up, I just did a little banner with the seam binding. And again, some of the ephemera and some of the cut-aparts. Simple little photo mat I did kind of keep with the same idea here on this folder that Tonya had us cut out, in that I made a little clip to go along with it, and then the little ephemera just clips to the back. Let's put that up there. So I love that. And then got one of the little acetate frames. Used a lot of the washi tape. I love it. It's kind of got a shimmer to it. It's really pretty. And again, some of the ephemera, and then some of the wood pieces that we got in our kit. Just kind of left this, again, washi tape and some of the ephemera and one of the brads. And then this idea of Tonya's I loved, and it worked out perfect for my book, because I figured that I'll put a picture of me and each of the boys here, and then do a little bit of journaling about them. And I've got this labeled 1, and then a 1 right up here, 2, and then a 2 right up here, and then 3, and then a 3 right there. So just kind of works perfectly for the 3 of us. And then I did put washi tape on the back of all of these. And then here I've got just a simple photo frame and some of the ephemera and some of the enamel dots. Then on the other side of this, the tags did not come with our kit, but I did order them because I thought they were really, really cute. And I just took 6 tags and I just glued them front to back like so. And then I just made a little belly band here with some of the ephemera, and then I used some of the ephemera as a little stopper right there, so these just slide back into the belly band. Then on this little top note page, I just used some of the ephemera again, some of the seam binding that came in our kit, layered up some of the ephemera and chipboard, and used a little enamel dot. Basically did the same thing on the next page, except that I used a little piece of chipboard on the back of that seam binding. Again, some ephemera and enamel dot. Then on this next page, that is where we cut one of the file folders apart, and then this is one of the cut aparts on the page. And what I did is I went ahead and mounted that onto a piece of design paper, and then made that into a pocket. And then in the pocket just slides out a cute little booklet that I've again layered some of the elements from the kit, and then that just opens up, and I just made simple little photo frames, and then that just slides right back into this little pocket like so. And I love that this lines up with this file folder. And then on this next side, I've also got a little pocket that I made, and I've just got some little tag, a little photo frame, and then a little little pull-out booklet. So love how that turned out. And then on this next page, I've just got a couple of photo frames along with a feather that I've left everything open for pictures. And then on this side, this folds out, so I just went ahead and decorated this side. And then when you flip it out, I went ahead and used some of the lined paper to make a nice large journaling spot. This is one of the chipboard elements, and I left it open on the top to slide a picture down in. And then on this next page, I just layered up again some of the elements and left plenty of room for either journaling or a photograph. And then on this side, I kind of did the same thing. I just popped a piece of the design paper over the top, used 3 of the brads that say 1, 2, 3 in keeping with my theme, and then I've just used some of the ephemera and enamel. And on this piece right here, I just used a piece of the design paper to put down a photo mat and used some of the washi tape. And then on the other side, I just left that exactly as it was because I loved it. This is a pocket page. Oh, excuse me. Here's another little acetate. This is a pocket page. I've used some of the washi tape, and again, lots more of the ephemera. And then this has a little booklet that comes out. And I just decorated that up on the outside, and then just put simple photo frames with washi tape on the inside of that, and then that just slides back into that little pocket, and there it goes. And then you just flip that over, and this is the waterfall that came in the, I think in the add-on kit, I'm not sure, but Tonya used that in her book, and I put it in there just the same way. Then here is one of the cut-aparts. I used some buttons down at the bottom of that, and then I just made a pocket out of it and slipped in there some little ephemera pieces and a journaling spot. So, and that's a little tight getting that back in there, but that's okay. And then I just like those sticking up just a little bit, just like that. And then up here I just layered some more elements, and then put the story on the little file folder tab. And then you flip this over, and I just added some photo frames. I did use these little square pieces that were on the front page of the packaging. Pretty simple. And then right here on this top note page, I used this. This was from the folder packaging, or from the folder package, and I just added a little magnet right there, so it just pops down and then pops back up. Love the washi tape, again, used quite a bit of it. And then on this side I just left it blank for journaling. And then on this page I just popped down some of the chipboard, popped down one of the cut-aparts. Love the cut-aparts. Basically did exactly the same thing on the next page. On this next little page, I just, I did have a piece of this lined paper left over, so I just made a journaling spot and popped down this memories from the ephemera package. And then on the back side, I just popped down this really cute chipboard piece that says Love Life, added a little washi tape, and called it a day. And then the last page, my book was getting just a little bit bulky, so I was trying to save down on some room. So Tonya had this little glitter piece as an actual page. I just cut the edge off of it and glued it down onto my back cover as a photo mat, and added some of the little ephemera. And then I want to show you the back, because I've kind of gotten into the habit of this. I like to keep track of when I made things and what line I used. So on the back cover, I just went ahead and used some of the packaging that says Urban Market on the back of it. And then I used two pieces of ephemera, one that says Documented, and I've got Made by Loretta Harwell handwritten in, and then down below here Archived, and I've got July 2014 as when I made the book. So that's it, guys. I really, really hope that you enjoyed my design team project. I had a blast making it. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment or shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to get back to you. In the meantime, I just can't thank you guys enough for watching my videos. I can't tell you how much it means to me. I read every single comment you guys ever make, and I just love y'all. So again, thank you so much, and until next time, bye now.